Welcome student in our today's online section of subject mathematics. Today we already started our chapter number 4 and this is the third lecture of our chapter. And in this lecture we are going to see the numericals on the time domain analysis. So here is the numerical number 1. I already teach you about the formulas which we are going to use in this numericals such as relay time, delay time, peak time, and percentage of overshoot. So all these things which we are going to calculate today. In the very first lecture, I teach you the time domain analysis of a system where we draw this graph and show the rise time, delay time, overshoot. So all these things we are going to calculate today in the numerical. Okay, so here is the numerical number 1. Numerical saying that using the value of natural frequency, you know how we are going to denote this natural frequency. We denote it by omega n. Value of this omega n is 1.414. Okay, and damping factor, you know how we are going to denote this damping factor. We denote this damping factor by this sign which we call it as zeta. So value of this damping factor zeta is equals to 0.177. Estimate the value of percentage overshoot. Estimate value of percentage overshoot and setting time. Sometime they will ask us estimate 2% of setting time. I already teach you while taking the theory the response of the system. Initially it is transient one, then we will get the steady state response, and the time required to get this steady state response it is the setting time. And you know that setting the steady state response varies only 2% of its mean value. That's why sometimes they will ask us 2% of setting time, which is same as that of the setting time. Now we are going to solve this numerical solution. So initially we are writing over here what is the given inside the numerical. Okay, so they gave us this natural frequency omega n. So here we are given omega n. It is natural frequency omega n. Value is 1.412 rad per second, and damping factor zeta. Value of the zeta is 0.176. Okay. And they told us to find. First thing is estimate value of percent overload, and second one is the setting time. So here first we are going to find the setting time. So setting time is equal to, so formula we are used for the setting time which is T of S. Formula for this T of S is 4 upon zeta into omega n. So by simply putting the value of zeta and omega n, we will get the value of setting time. So value of this zeta is 0.177 and value of omega is 1.414. So we get this value of this T of S from calculating this as 15.98. So we will get the steady state condition after 15.98. It is the answer. Again we need to calculate the percent overshoot. So here we are to find percent overshoot. We have this formula as T raised to the power minus zeta into pi over 1 minus zeta 1 minus this zeta square. As this is the percentage, so we need to multiply it by 100. So here we are. After putting the value of here zeta e raised to the power minus zeta, the value of zeta is 0.177. 0.177 into pi upon under root of 1 minus 0.177 square and into 100. After doing this calculation in the calculator, you can directly take the value of this e and you will get this value as 56.83. As we are multiplying it by 100 and calculating the percentage, so we need to put the symbol of percent in here, and this is the answer. So these two are the answer, this one and this one. The questions are quite simple one. They gave us the value of natural frequency omega n and damping factor theta. Then we use the formula of percentage overshoot and setting time, and we get the answer. Simple. Okay, so now we are going to take this numerical number. Here we have to take this numerical number. The numerical number tells that the transfer function. So here we have this transfer function g of s equals to 100 upon s square plus 15s plus 5. They told us to find peak time, peak of peak. Secondly, percent overshoot. Thirdly, setting time bs. So given they gave us this transfer function as g of s equals to 100 upon s square plus 15s plus, and they told us to calculate this peak time, percentage overshoot and setting time t of s. Okay. So here you can see having this 100 in the numerator and in denominator. So here we are going to come compare this transfer function with another transfer function like this. Compare it with g of s is equals to b upon s square plus as plus p. Now you can see these two values are same, numerator and the last term of denominator. At that time, whenever the transfer function is like that, this numerator value is equals to the last value of the denominator. At that time, we are going to compare this with this equation, with this transfer function, and after comparing, we get the value of a and b, and after getting this we can calculate the natural frequency and damping factor, and by using this damping factor and natural frequency we can calculate peak times, percentage overshoot and safety factor. So here we are, by comparing we get value of a as 50 and value of b is 100. So natural frequency is omega n. Formula for this omega n is equals to under root of b. You know, under root of the value of b is 100. So it comes as 10, and damping factor equals to a upon 2 root of b. So value of a is 50. 50 upon 2. Value of b is value of b is 100. So root b, value of b is 100. So 2 into under root of 100. This 2 under root of 100 comes as 10. Let 15 by 20. The value comes as 0.75. Okay. Now to find this peak time. The formula for this peak time will be equal to pi upon omega n into under root of 1 minus theta square. After putting the value of omega n and zeta, you will get this peak time value as 0.475. So this is quite simple now. You just need to put the value of this omega n and zeta. So second thing is percentage overshoot. To find this percent overshoot, we are having this formula e raised to the power minus e raised to the power minus pi into zeta upon under of 1 minus theta square into. After doing this calculation, you will get the value of percentage overshoot as 2.838. Now the third thing which we need to calculate is setting time, T of S. So formula for setting time T of S is 4 upon 4 upon omega n into theta. So after putting this value of omega n and theta, after putting this value this omega n and zeta in this equation, you will get this value as 0.53336. So these three are the okay. So this numerical is solved like that. Here only thing you need to remember is that how to calculate this omega n and zeta. Here we simply equate this two transfer function, find out the value of a and b. Then these are the simple formulas which we are going to use to find out the speed time, overshoot and sitting time. So second numerical is ended here. Now we are going to take numerical number 3. This numerical number 3. Consider a second order unity feedback system with damping factor 0.6. Damping factor 0.6 and natural frequency Pythagoras per second and natural frequency 5 rad per second. Calculate rise time maximum overshoot and sitting time. So in this numerical again they provided us the value of damping factor zeta and natural frequency omega n and told us to calculate rise time, maximum overshoot and sitting time. So here we are solution. So value of this natural frequency is 5 rad per second and this damping factor zeta is 0.6. So we are just used to. So in this numerical, we just have to use the formula of these three: setting time, rise time, and maximum overshoot, and we will get the answer. So here we are. First, rise time of R. Formula for this T of R is 0.8 plus 2.5 beta for omega n. Value of theta is here, value of omega n is here. After putting this value, we will get this value of this rise time as 0.466. Second thing we need to calculate is maximum percent overshoot. Formula for this maximum percent overshoot is e raised to the power of minus I into theta 1 minus theta square into 100. So after putting all the value of theta, we will get this value as 9.5. Similarly for setting time, formula for setting time is 4 upon omega n into z prime. And after putting this value, we will get the setting time as 1.33. So these three are the answer of this numerical number 3. I hope you got this today's section. In the next section, we will see some another numericals of this time domain analysis. Thank you for today's section.